Hey, welcome to this Thursday edition of Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. I'm John Tobacco. It is quite the day today. A lot of things going on. The New York Stock Exchange has been closed down. We're on electronic trading, and so far, so good. Dow up 300 points. Today, I'm lucky enough to be joined with a special guest host. Jennifer Bohr-Cuevas joins me today. Jen is a clinical social worker. She's also a disaster mental health expert. Jen, thanks so much for being here.
Thank
you. A lot of stuff going on.
Yes, there is.
A lot of fear, fright, and hysteria. I'm going to rely on you today to talk to my audience and let them know what they could be doing to keep themselves calm. And truthfully, when people are overridden with anxiety, it has a negative effect on their health and their immune system also, right?
Absolutely. We have gone from a state of living to survival, and that will wreak havoc on you physically and emotionally. So, yes.
All right. So Jen's going to be joining me throughout the hour. Now, right here in New York City, it seems to be one of the hot spots for transmission, and they're saying it's exponential transmission. A lot of things happening across the whole country. But here in New York City, they've opened up the first ever drive-through testing center in Richmond County, which happens to be where I live. And on my way in this morning, I stopped by there, had a conversation with some members of the Department of Homeland Security. Let's take a look at what's happening right here in New York City. Hey, this is a happy hour liquid lunch exclusive. Not much to be happy about today. We're in Staten Island, New York. Here you have the first pop-up drive-through testing facility in New York City. It's right here in my home borough. As you can see, there's a huge state police presence here. They've set up some temporary tents, which you can see right there behind me. And if you just look to my left here, you can see, although they've made no announcement yet when this will open, there are already over 24 cars lined up, and people will be waiting here for hours and possibly days. The response seems to be getting down to the ground level. We're out here in Richmond County, Staten Island, New York, the first pop-up center in New York City. We'll keep you posted on that. Derek's inside talking to some people about what's happening on the streets and the ground level, and we'll keep you posted as news keeps breaking right here on Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. Good. All right, and on top of everything else, when you're driving to work, Jen, and you see a whole load of state troopers and you know, there's military men in the streets, all the press is lined up. And even for me, I've been trying to look at the lighter side of things, try to stay positive for my audience, my friends and everything, but it really starts to grate on you when you start seeing this military presence now, John.
Yeah. And you know, this disaster is not something that we are used to. We are used to, as a society, seeing your mass shooting, seeing your school shooting, seeing more of the man-made disasters. And this pandemic is a natural disaster that we have never experienced before, at least in our generation. So this is brand new to everybody.
Right.
And it's scary.
This is just like the virus itself. The COVID-19 is a new strain that we haven't seen before, and it's perplexing doctors and biologists and pharmaceutical companies. It's perplexing to the human brain of all ages, because we just haven't been hit by something like this.
And I'll be honest with you, John, I am trained in disaster and trauma, and I have seen my share of things over the course of my work. And I have to say that some of the things that I've been seeing over the last week or so have been very jarring. I know last evening when I was watching the news about the 2 ships that are now on their way to New York and to the West Coast. They are floating hospitals that are being provided for by the Mercy. I think one's name is the Comfort and the other one's name is the Mercy. When I saw that, it was very jarring, very, very unsettling.
Yeah, and when they get here, you're going to see these big white boats with the Red Cross on the side, and that in itself is kind of, you know, could give somebody like some kind of sensory overload. So much craziness going on out there, but we're here for you. We're here for you every day, Monday to Friday, 1 to 2 Eastern. We're in the Liquid Lunch Outpost in downtown Manhattan, and we're still trying to bring you everything you need to know.